Hey Star Fam! Thanks for tuning in. We're here again today for another quick energy check-in using the Master Tarot deck. Alright, so getting right into it. This is just going to be a quick general reading, just to see if we can get a bit of a snapshot, see what's going on with my Star Fam. It's just going to be a quick general reading. Just to see what's going on. Yeah, are we taking those? Right, so the first cards we've got are Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords, okay, we've just ended something, Temperance, some kind of healing, Two of Swords, indecisions. Oh, we're in our heads a lot, huh? King of Pentacles, and then the King of Cups. Okay, sorry guys, bear with me just a sec. All right. Okay, for some of you, you could be in a bit of a third-party situation where you've got an option between two people to choose and you're not sure which one to choose. I mean, with this Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords is, it is usually about endings, but again, this could also be, because as you see, we've got these 10 swords in this person's back. It could be about betrayal. And so, yeah, if you are seeing two people at the same time, I see how that could be seen as a bit of a betrayal. But it's like, the Queen of Swords, I get the feeling it's like, you know that you're gonna have to make a decision. And I feel like this ending is gonna have to be the ending of you seeing these two people at the same time. You know what I mean? So this kind of third-party situation is gonna have to come to an end. The Queen knows this. You know, and it's like, I kind of get the feeling that it's like you know that it's the right thing to do, but it's like you're having a hard time choosing between these two people. Interesting. I mean, usually the Queen of Swords is somebody who is quite decisive. As you can see, she's got her, you know, the Sword of Truth, the Sword of Victory, Sword of Communication as well too. She's got her sword lifted. You know, so she's usually quite ready to cut through to the heart of the matter, so to speak. You know what I mean? You could be an air sign, although not necessarily the case. Again, you could be masculine or feminine. It's not gender specific or sign specific, but I mean, it could be the case where you've got an air sign, an earth sign, and a water sign situation. But again, not necessarily guys. But yeah, I kind of feel like this queen, she knows, you know, you've got to make a choice. You know, a choice has to be made. Because you know that this third-party situation cannot continue. You know that this has to come to an end, but I get the feeling that you're really having a hard time trying to decide between these two people, really. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more information. Where should I start? Let's see the bottom. Yeah, 8 of Cups. So having to walk away. Searching for your 9 of Cups. You might end up not choosing either of them, to be honest. Hey, hey. How surprising would that be? You know, it's like you're even considering just leaving them both behind and walking away from both of them. Because you feel like not choosing either of them would be the fair thing to do. Right. Where do I want to go first, guys? I mean, like, I kind of get the feeling that for some of you, it's like, you know, one person who is more well off, but the other one, it's like, like, this is a classic. You're going to choose one guy for money or one for love. Are you going to choose love or money? You know, that's kind of what it looks like. That's look like what your choices are. But I really, honestly, I kind of see you flirting with the idea of walking away from them both. I kind of, like, I'm really... I'm just as torn as you guys are here, because on the one hand, I kind of want to clarify these 2 kings and dive a little bit deeper. But I kind of get the feeling that they both really care about you, you know? Huh. I feel like they both really care about you equally, like in their own different ways. You know what I mean? And that's part of the reason why it's such a difficult decision to have to choose between these two. You know, and it's like I get the feeling that you like the King of Pentacles because he's very down to earth and practical. You know, with him, you can rely on him to make sure that the day-to-day is taken care of. You know you're not going to have to struggle with bills or finances or things like that. You know, probably likes the more finer things in life. But at the same time, the King of Cups is somebody who's very deep and emotional and sensitive. And, you know, he might not be rich, but, you know, he's so passionate. You know, he might be like an artist type, you know, so he might be a very talented musician or, you know, a talented painter or something. You know, and he's got that very romantic, very loving heart. And that's something that you really like as well, too, because it's like you really crave that deep emotional connection. You know, and you like the fact that he's a dreamer. But it's like he's not as stable. Maybe as far as work goes, he might be a little bit more emotionally volatile as well too. And that's not something that you have to worry about the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles is somebody who, not that they're not emotionally stable, they are emotionally stable as well, and they're sensitive, but they're more grounded. They're more practical. They're more down to earth. You know, I feel like they're more a pillar of strength emotionally, you know? very like an emotional anchor, so to speak, you know, whereas the King of Cups, you know, he feels deeply as well too, but he's a bit more of a dreamer and can get a little bit more caught up in his emotion and carried away in his emotion and let his emotion get the better of him, you know, in the way that the King of Pentacles wouldn't do. And it's just, you know, it's like they both love you, they both care about you. It's just they're very different, and so I understand the difficulty in choosing between these two kings. And it's like part of you is just like, this is just way too hard, you know? Because it's not just that each of these guys balance you out. It's like they kind of complement themselves in a weird way as well too. Um, you know what I mean? It's like how can I put this? It's like they're both able to give you the emotional fulfillment that you need and that you like. They're just offering it in very different ways. And both of the different ways that they offer it are both things that complement you and help balance you out in their own ways. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, because it's like you can't decide, and it's like you know that it's hurting them. You know, you know that the longer you continue seeing them both, you know, eventually you're gonna have to decide. And I feel like that time is probably, you know, if it isn't upon us, if it isn't nigh, it's, you know, it's coming up very quickly if it hasn't passed already. You know what I mean? So it's like you know that you're hurting them, although you don't want to, and you really want to make this choice. It's just you really don't know who to choose. And so it's like at the end of the day, you're thinking, forget it. I'm just going to walk away from them both because this is just too much. Whew. Wow, guys. Wow. Wow. Well, I mean, I can't tell you what to do. Obviously, you know your situation better than I do. You know these two kings better than I do. And at the end of the day, whatever choice you make is going to be the right choice, right? I think I'm going to leave that here just because I don't want to delve too deep, just because we're getting into, I mean, this is a general reading and each person it's going to be quite different. So we're getting into like personal reading territory. But, you know, whatever you choose, whichever way you decide to go, whether it's one, the other, or neither, just know that it will be the right choice. Okay? And yeah, I really think you just need to, like, I was gonna say follow your heart, but your heart is absolutely torn in two. Tough one, guys. I don't know. Flip a coin? Oh, bless. Oh, really, though. But I mean, you'll figure it out. I mean, at the end of the day, you know yourself. You know, you know these people. You know your situation. You just need to have faith that you'll make the right choice, okay? Because you will, right? You will. Don't worry about it. All right, guys. I think I'm going to leave that here. I hope this helped shed a little bit of light on your situation. Please, if you feel comfortable, let me know how this works out down below in the sorry, I thought I was just making sure that I'm saying everything that I'm seeing, guys. Yeah, this is a tough decision. But yeah, let me know how you guys get on. Let me know who you decide in the comments below if you feel comfortable sharing. If you saw your cards but didn't hear your story and you also feel comfortable sharing, please also let me know in the comments below. I'm always curious to hear about all the different stories and the different interpretations of the cards. But yeah, with that, I wish you guys all the best. I'm sure you'll make the right decision. Best of luck. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.